Hello, welcome back. How are you? Fine. Okay, very good. Let us begin a new day with asking the blessing from the Almighty. We will continue with the same chapter, chapter 6, World after 1945. World after 1945. So, today we will discuss about non-aligned movement. And the beginning, we have discussed about a United Nations Charter, what is Cold War, the world distributed among different army groups, armament, disarmament, nuclear weapon, and the rise of independent nations of Asia, the rise of independent nation Africa. So today we will discuss about non-alignment in page number 141, non-aligned movement, partition and unification of Germany, disintegration of Soviet Union, India's contribution at the international level, India's relation with the other countries, and the relation between India and the United States up to 43. So non-alignment movement, that means some new nations adopted the policy. This is all things we are discussing, that is that the world after 1945 adopted the policy of not aligning with any of the two power blocks. Which are the two power blocks? America and Russia. So now America, after the 1945, there were two major power blocks. One is America and one is Russia. So there are certain countries not aligned with any of these blocks. These nations were identified as a non-aligned, and their policy was known as a non-aligned policy. And when you think about the small countries around the world, either these countries sided with the Russian group or American. Some are not aligned with any group, so they stood independent. So such countries their stance is known as the non-aligned movement. Then the organization was found in Belgrade in 1960, was known as NAM, non-alignment movement. NAM, short form is NAM, non-alignment. This founded in 1961 under the leadership of Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister of India. The policies of non-alignment was framed. NAM completed valuable leadership. Nehru believed the movement continues. So it is our Prime Minister Nehru, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, took the initiative to form an organization called NAM, that means Non-Aligned Movement Corporation. Today, more and more countries have joined non-aligned movement. Union Summit was held in Kuala Lumpur in 13th May 2003. And for the last 4 decades, many incidents happened. The disagreement of Soviet Union and Russia power decreased there. Now, partition and unification of Germany. Germany was the main cause behind both the world wars. Then it faced humiliating defeat in the World War II. All the state administration economy collapsed the company. Till 1990, many important and far-fetching changes took place in the international policies. And it was in 3rd October 1990, both the Germany united. And people broke down the German Wall, which was the symbol of German division. People considered the demolition of the Berlin Wall as end of the Cold War. The war era celebrated with the occasion of wholeheartedly. Today, unified Germany has turned out to be the strongest economic power in Europe. After 1990, they have made a tremendous effort to make stronger economic nation the last decade. Today, it has become one of the most important and leading nations of the European Union. Then disintegration of Soviet Union. During the last decade, the 20th century, the Soviet Union's Prime Minister Mikhail Gorbachev liberal policy led to the disintegration of Soviet Union. That means the Russia. Peaceful disintegration of Soviet Union is considered the epoch. So, Mikhail Gorbachev became the Prime Minister from the socialist side on 11th of March 1989. He had liberal attitude. Russia had progressed tremendously in the field of science and technology. Gorbachev adopted two policies, glasnost and perestroika. Underline is Gorbachev's policy, glasnost and perestroika. In this way, Gorbachev introduced the economic and political reforms. And what are the India's contribution at the international level? India has contributed significantly at the international level during its freedom struggle and after independence. It has always opposed the imperialism, colonialism, and evils like racial discrimination. It has supported movements opposing such evils. And world peace has permanently remained India's primary concern for its foreign policy. Very good. That's our main aim for our foreign policy, the world peace. And India has expressed the desire to endear humanity for peace, presenting proposal for the total nuclear disarmament in the United Nations. So we, as a non-alignment nation, we are not supporting any of this alignment, either the US or the Russian. So we are only the peace lovers, and we need world peace. So we the Indians acting for the world peace. So what will be the what should be or what will be our what's our relation with the other countries? Now today we'll discuss about the relation between India and the US. Both India and United States are democratic countries. Apart from having a lot of similarity, there have been lots of ups and downs in there. So the relation between India and US not always run throughout this. When we look back, there are some ups and downs. Not always having a good relation. The United States did not like India's role of not joining any power bloc except in non-aligned bonds. The main reason, we are not supporting any alliance, not supporting the United Nations. So we are standing for the non-aligned movement. That's not really, for Americans, they do not like this policy for our policy. Then further they hoped that India would join them, but joined the non-aligned movement for its economic growth. There is another reason the amicable relation between India and US could not grow. That is US policy of favoring Pakistan. Another thing is the relation is not such as good between India and America. What was that? Because the Americans favoring more to the Pakistan. So that is irritating. That's really some kind of irritation for Indians. They supported Pakistan in the case of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan had joined the US-led power military board because the Pakistan already joined their power, and there is a bilateral issue between India and Pakistan for this Jammu and Kashmir, and always one way or another way the United States always supporting the Pakistan side. So that is really irritating the Indians. And United States has persisted that India should sign the nuclear non-proliferation treaty and the comprehensive test ban treaty when India conducted nuclear tests in Pokhran in Rajasthan in 1998. And another thing is India conducted a first nuclear test in 1998 in Rajasthan, Pokhran test. So since then, the Americans asked us to sign in nuclear non-proliferation treaty and the comprehensive test ban treaty. Comprehensive CTBT means comprehensive test ban treaty. That means we should not conduct more this kind of test in the future. So there is a remarkable change in relation between both countries after the terrorist attack on New York World Trade Center in September 2000. But the World Trade Center attack on September 11, 2001. Since then, there is a lot of changes between the relation between India and the United States. And the American President Barack Obama was the first American to be the chief guest at the India's 66th Republic Day celebration. And the common issue between these two concerns was the terrorism. And nowadays, I think nowadays the relation between India and America is much more better, and both these two countries operating, especially in the field of defending the terrorism. So nowadays, that's a welcome sign for the whole world, and peace of the entire world. So we can conclude today's lecture here, and we need one more lecture for the conclusion of this chapter. And today's homework from page number 41, 42 and 43, 3 pages. Please complete at least 10 MCQ questions and write down in your notebook and send it to me. Take care. Meet you next time. Bye bye.